Good morning, guys. Today is a Thursday, so you know what that means. It is a lower day. Super excited. It's actually my birthday today, so I'm unk now. I'm 20, but anyways, just smashed fasted cardio. I got an exam at 10:45, so I'm gonna go smash that. It's about 8 in the morning right now. I woke up pretty early, and I'm going to study before my exam. Get ready to smash it, kill it, so I can have a nice lower day. I'm gonna have some things later today for my frat, business frat. So excited for that, but should be a good day overall. Alrighty, guys, some time has passed. It's about 9:30 now. I've been studying for the past hour. I just made breakfast. Turkey bacon, bagel, egg whites, eggs, cheese, the whole shabams, the whole thing. Drinking this with I'm eating this with black coffee. My hair is always so wacky in the morning, whatever, but I'm still studying, as you can see on my, I can't zoom in, but I'm still studying, as you can see on my monitor, but I'm hoping to do well in this exam. This professor has been historically a pretty hard professor when it comes to exams. The class is 80% exams, so that sucks, and there's no free grades, so we'll see how we do. But overall, I'm just gonna study, lock in for this exam, and however it goes, it goes. I'm still gonna smash lower later. Alrighty, guys, we're all the way to the exam. Wish me luck. We'll see how it goes, but who knows? Whatever happens, happens. But it should be a good exam. So I have to drive to a testing center for it because this guy, the professor, loves to make sure everybody plays fair, no cheating. So whatever. But let's go do it. Sunniest day in Birmingham, by the way. Bro, this place looks like an actual prison. Already post-exam interview. It was all right. I definitely messed up 1 or 2 questions. I was stuck on one thing because, I don't know, I'm not going to bore you with what it was, but it's basically calculating the profit margin without any information, only depreciation expense. So stupid. But I'm not even finance, it's just for my minor. Anyways, that behind us, we're going to go kill lower now. So glad to be done with that. Thank God I scheduled it early so I don't have to dwell on it for the whole day. But yeah, overall pretty happy with how it went. Probably got a couple wrong, but what are you going to do? It's not the end of the world. So let's go kill lower now. Pre-workout slop has been made. Let's get it.
It doesn't matter what I want, because I can't do a damn thing about it. You're a good person. I hope you'll get to live a long life. Every day I've spent here, I've wondered, how did all these people let it come to this? Minds and bodies ruined, dreams of freedom erased, personalities burned away. No one would want to go to war if they knew what it would do to them. But it's not like we all leapt into that hell knowingly. Most of us were pushed. Some of us were pushed by other people, and some of us were pushed by the environments we grew up in. So, the few who do choose to leap into hell see it differently than the rest. And they're also able to see something beyond the hell. Maybe that something is hope, or maybe it's just another hell. Fact is, you can only find out by moving forward.
There's no point standing around. We'll only be showered by more boulders. Ready your horses on the double!
Be honest. Are all of us riding to our deaths?
Yes, we are.
And since we're dying anyway, you're saying that it's better? If we had this time fighting?
I am.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders, and it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. My soldiers push forward. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers rage!
I am free. Every single thing that I've done, I decided to do. My actions are governed by nothing but my own free will. Do you want to know what I hate more than anything else in this world? Anyone who isn't free. They're no better than cattle.
Alrighty, boys. Lift complete. Hair's crazy because I was sweating up a storm. Great lift. It was actually like one of the most peak leg days I've done in a while. So that is nice. I feel like day after day, week after week, the lifts just keep getting better and better. Maybe because it's getting warmer. Maybe it's because I'm sweating more. Maybe it's because I know the Arnold soon. I'm going to be there. So you guys are going to be there. Hit me up. This video actually might be posted while I'm there, depending on how late it is. But today is February 19th. So keep that in mind. But anyways, back to the lift. Some highlights of it were the pendulum squat pro, always going up on that. Went up, I think it was 15 pounds total, combining both sides. So that is just lovely. Like, look at that. The weather is literally like pure UK weather here. Anyways, my leg extension went up, or no, it stayed the same, whatever. Hamstring curl went up a decent amount. Overall, really good lift. Hinge went up. Hinge is progressing rather fast. I mean, I think it's also because of my erectors, how behind. So I'm experiencing like newbie gains on them, essentially. I've never really done a hinge. So obviously never doing a hinge, the erectors are just going to be underdeveloped and undertrained. So it makes sense for them to experience newbie gains, right? Because if you haven't trained something, it's going to have a faster rate of growth than something that is trained. For example, neurological adaptations take place because you're using muscle, like motor unit pathways or motor pathways, I forget the term, that you haven't ever used. So your body's adjusting and adapting, but it's not like true progression, because true progression comes after a couple weeks where it starts to slow down and you start to like kind of hammer away slowly at the movement and getting to a higher weight or higher reps, faster concentric speed, or better form. Anyways, guys, the topic of discussion for the day is not self-manipulating yourself into any excuse possible to shy away from your goals and be lazy. So what I mean by this kind of has a perfect example of my birthday, right? I could say, all right, it's my birthday. That's an excuse to basically just sit on the couch all day, be lazy, not chase my goals, not really work towards anything. And I could just be lazy and say, you know what? I'm going to take the day off because it's my birthday. Of course, one day is not going to kill you. I always say this, one day is not going to kill you. But that manipulates yourself into thinking that any day there's a holiday or something special, kind of special going on, that's an excuse to be lazy and not actually work towards your goals. Again, progress does not stop for anybody. So stop being lazy. Stop making excuses. I'm going to provide an example that I've heard from a group of, not friends, but overheard. I'm at college, so I'll overhear conversations while I'm waiting for the lecture to start. One thing I heard was, I'm going to do nothing today. It was Halloween, right? I'm going to do nothing today. I'm not going to train today. I'm not going to lift today. It was something, I don't know. It was like something about that. And because it's Halloween, I have other things to do. It like, come on, guys. Halloween, you're not going to go train? I mean, my birthday, I'm training. I'm giving 110%. I took an exam today. It's not a day off. It's just another day, honestly. But a little special because you could cherish the time with loved ones on those days. But Halloween, I mean, New Year's Eve too, like, why are we just being lazy, guys? At that point, like, if you're not working towards your goals on holidays like Halloween, I get it. You could have balance and split the time because it's a holiday, but find out a way to split the time. If you want something bad enough, you will always make room for it. Like, for instance, if I'm lifting, I lifted on Halloween, right? And then I like hung out with my friends after. I made time for that ahead of time and prepped my meals so I could smoothly enjoy the holiday while also attacking my goals with 150%. We don't step off the gas. We keep it full throttle. We keep going. If you're someone that just says and manipulates yourself, any holiday, literally anything, it could be, let's think. Obviously, Christmas is different. That's a huge holiday. There's certain holidays that stand out more than others, but Halloween, even 4th of July, like, okay, I'm going to go to my friends and I can't do anything the entire day. I just need to be lazy and be a chud. So I'm not going to achieve my goals. I'm not going to build the physique. I'm not even going to go to the gym. I'm not going to, this doesn't have to relate to the gym. I'm not going to work on my, my projects, my business, just because it's a holiday. Are you serious? There's people out there who are working on their things, working on their passions, working on their hobbies full force. It doesn't even matter if it's a holiday or not. Like, what are we doing, guys? Let's have some passion. Let's take some accountability. Stop manipulating yourself into thinking that it's okay to take a day off just because it's something special or somewhat special, classified as a national holiday. Like, we cannot be doing that. Now let's think in the future, right? Let's say a couple days a year, you just kind of were a degenerate on those holidays. You kind of just sat around, did nothing, were lazy. It's going to add up over time, because the person who worked hard and actually enjoyed and traced their passion, rather than the person who just came up with excuses to self-manipulate themselves into thinking that they're doing something at 100% effort, even though they're giving it like 90%, not even 90%, because mentally you're already not there. The person who has been giving 150% constantly is going to become much more successful, have better relationships, feel better about themselves, because they know they put in the work when they least wanted to. It always ties down to that. Like, if you're making a mistake, if you're making a manipulation for yourself to just like kind of be a chud and just kind of lazy, you're already kind of in the bins when it comes to your mentality. And you've got to rethink, like, do I really want this? Is this something I'm truly passionate about? Because it won't matter what day of the week it is. It won't matter what holiday it is. If you are passionate about a goal, you will still do everything in your power to achieve that goal. I'm watching a truck right now hit a U-turn, but they turned way too far and they just hit the curb. That's why I'm like distracted. They just hit the curb and now they're doing a K-turn in the middle of the intersection. So learn how to drive, guys, especially if you're from Jersey. But I'm not in Jersey right now. I'm in Delaware, but shocking, honestly. Anyways, back to my talk. Now you may ask, why is it so important that I don't make excuses for myself? There's two things. It builds like discipline. It builds resilience towards societal norms of being lazy, taking the day off, and not like wanting it more, but actually wanting it more than other people, because that is your competition. But it also allows yourself to continuously progress at the highest capability and maximize your own potential, rather than being lazy and not. So I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over again. I just really want to drill it into your guys' head that it's super important to chase your goals and chase your dreams with 150% effort. Doesn't matter what day it is. Stop self-manipulating yourself into making excuses, because that is never going to bring you success in life. If you just keep pushing things off, keep procrastinating on things, that is not going to make you a well-rounded person. It's just going to make you someone who had the opportunity in front of them and didn't take it. So please, guys, stop self-manipulating yourself to high degrees, to be lazy and not chase your goals. Always stay on track. I'm using my example of my birthday today. I mean, I could have just said it's my birthday, I get to do whatever I want, but actually doing what I want was training. But I'm still going to work on everything. My brand, my Longo Talks, my Discord, even though I don't really want to, I'm still going to put effort into it and keep it running, because it's not a day off. It's just another day. Let's be honest with ourselves here. So lock in and stop self-manipulating yourself to making excuses to not work as hard.
Had to take the shirt off. I was so sweaty, but pre-workout meal or post-workout meal getting made now. Ground chicken, rice, and guacamole. So yeah.
It's absolutely pouring right now, but time to do the second round of cardio to take off that 10K steps. Then later, I think I'm going to go to one of my friends' houses and watch a movie, so I'll chill with them. But overall, a very good day and a very productive birthday. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm going to go into the cardio center and do some cardio. All right, we're with the lads.
Happy
we got
birthday.
Wyatt and Gio.
Happy birthday in advance.